Hi. For the first question, I'd like to say, what do you know now that you didn't? I learned so much about the book on the case studies and diversity of social justice and education. We learned each and every one, majority of the case studies from in here, and I familiarized myself with the topics which pertain to equity, literacy framework, poverty and socioeconomic status, ethnicity and culture, race, particularly more on the Black Lives Matter movement, sex, gender identity, and gender expression, along with disability, sex orientation, and immigrant status. So, how I said, I familiarized myself with these topics due to the slides provided from each and every one of the groups, and it most definitely expanded my knowledge on what on these topics per se. So for the next question, what can you do now that you didn't before? So this can pertain to the breakout rooms. I can say, how can I say it? So obviously we're all new to Zoom land. So in breakout rooms, when it was like one person sharing at a time, and especially pertaining to these serious topics, which were like much diverse, and all of us that come from different backgrounds, different customs, all these things. So it was like a little complicated, but I managed, and I'm really glad that like I bettered myself in those aspects. For the next question, what could you teach others? Well, most definitely on a thing I took charge in, which was ethnicity and culture, because our group took charge of it. What else could I say? I can also describe each and every one of the case studies that we took part in. Our classmates, along with what each and every one pertained to, and I'm glad I can like describe each and every one of them, like along with their meaning. The next question: challenges on an educator's role. So it's gonna be a hell of a ride, I can say. I'm so glad that I'm gonna be in it, but as an educator, we get targeted because I can say about our beliefs of certain things. So it's going to be really hard because we have different students, their parents, like what they teach them, what their beliefs are, like how they may not agree with certain things that are right to us or wrong. So it's like all these things, all these factors that like educators must take into consideration. So it's a hassle. So I would most definitely say to stay calm about it, go about things a positive way, to always maintain the correct comportment about it. Second to last question, what can you do to overcome them? Like I said, come at things in a positive way, which will benefit both me, the parent, and or three of us, the educator, which it'll be us in the future, the parents, and the student, which will be the most important one. The last one, committed. I'm gonna be, I'm sorry, I get a little nervous. So I really can't wait to graduate, because I really want to be committed to do anything that's right. Like, I wouldn't want a child or anyone to feel excluded about certain topics, or feel uncomfortable because they're not in one social group, whatever it may be. If they're disabilitated, their parents are immigrants, or they come from an immigrant family, their gender expression, whatever it may be. Like, I want them to feel welcome, to feel a part of a whole, because each and every one of our contributions means something. So I can't wait.